Good morning. In today's meditation, we discuss God as the goddess. And the goddess, we're told by Marija Gimbutas, was a symbol of the unity of all life in nature. Whether you're talking water or stone, tomb, cave, animals, birds, snakes, fish, hills, trees, and flowers, all of them are about the sacredness and mystery involved with nature and those beings that live in nature and on earth. So that was one of her many meanings. Then we take up the topic of God as Gaia, or Mother Earth. And of course, this language is very indigenous, Mother Earth, Pachamama. But Hildegard of Bingen saying of the same thing in the 12th century. The earth is at the same time mother, she says. She is mother of all that is natural, mother of all that is human. She is mother of all, for contained in her are the seeds of all. Now that word all keeps coming up so often in that brief poem. So clearly this is a cosmic awareness, isn't it? Once again, the mother represents the whole, the cosmos, and all of it, you might say, is in the divine lap of the cosmic mother, the cosmic Mary, if you will. So all this raises questions. What is our relationship to the mother, to Mother Earth, to Mother Divinity, to mothers in human families, and to the mother in all of us, whether we be female or male, and whether we be literal mothers or mothers in other ways. All creativity is a kind of motherhood. Carl Jung says creativity comes from the realm of the mothers. And so all of our birthing is, at least analogously, an act of mothering and motherhood, a birthing. A number of years ago, I had a very powerful dream about mother, and it became the springboard for my book on the cosmic Christ, the coming of the cosmic Christ, because the dream said to me, your mother is dying. And my literal mother was not dying at the time, but I exegeted the dream, and I started off then my book on the coming of the cosmic Christ, the first 50 pages or so, wrestling with that dream, because I knew it was a powerful dream. It was a big dream, as the native people talk about. Some dreams are dreams for individuals, but big dreams are for the community. So in the first part of the book, first 35 pages, I talked about the many angles, the many ways in which our mother is dying. First of all, Mother Earth is dying. Well, that's become even more explicit since I received the dream about 30 years ago. Secondly, I talked about the mystical brain is dying. Our education leaves out the mystical brain, what Einstein called intuition. And that's very dangerous, as he says, that values come from intuition, or what I call the mystical brain. He says they do not come from the rational brain. Thirdly, that creativity is dying. Isn't it true that when there's a budget crunch in our schools, out goes art, out goes music, out goes theater and dance? Wisdom is dying. Indeed, wisdom, as we've spoken of previously, is feminine. She's motherly. She is the mother of all good things, says the scriptures, mother of all good things. The youth are dying, and of course, youth are in relationship to parents, and if mother are dying, then youth are dying. The native peoples, their religions and cultures are dying. That is another exegesis, another dimension to what that dream is telling all of us. Seventh, Mother Church is dying. I think that's a reality in our time. Religion as we know it in a structural, institutional way is definitely losing ground, something else. mother love or compassion is dying. All that is part of the revelation this dream was laying on us. And finally, our mother is dying, but she is not dead. So that the dream did not say that all these elements of human experience are dead, but that they are dying. They're in a process of heading toward extinction. And that seems to me is a dream to wake all of us up, because how can we interfere with, how can we stop this direction that so many elements of the mother are undergoing today, are being threatened and in peril. And obviously, we have to begin with the own awareness that we have in all of us about our relationship to the whole, the cosmos, to Lady Wisdom and Lady Love, as Hildegard of Bingen talks about it, who was the creator of all things, as she puts it, that we have to get in touch with the positive energy of the mother archetype to make a difference. Thank you. We'll see you tomorrow.